Going on today, I'm working on the infernal combustion engine of this fella here. It's got some kind of weird means of getting the fuel injected into the engine that I'm not accustomed to messing with. I'm in over my head. That's pretty normal. Let's see if I can take this carbonator apart, seal it back up, because I believe it's leaking from about right there, I think. Pull that sucker off, take a look at it, and see if it's something I can't repair myself. I already know there's not a seal kit for it in town. Might have to make my own gasket. We'll see. Let's get to work. Oof, that's a lot of gas to come out of there. There'll probably be a lot of gas come out of this too. The beauty of this guy is it's probably not going to be any of them old metrics. Not that I have a problem with metrics. Just doubles up the number of tools you need in your bag. This is metric, I'm going to be upset. Nope, 9/16. Means this bugger should be a half. No, 7/16. Well, that there was reasonably straightforward. Alright, so to take that fuel line off, it's tucked up over here. To take this vacuumy line off, I have no idea where it goes. Vacuum advance for the distributor, sweet. The wire for the electronic choke, that's the only digicals on this thing. The wind's blowing and the hood's creaking and my head's under it. 2 bolts, or nuts really. One there, one there. Pulled that off, which goes to the exhaust, and accelerator linkage just popped right off of there. So this thing should come on off of there. There we go. Ooh, she's dripping, she's dripping. Let's take this. More dripping fuel. Killing some grass here. Or weeds. And put it back here on the bench. Then I'm going to take it apart, see if I can fix it without messing it up. Because every time I've worked with one of them there cabutator things, I've messed it up. So let's try not to mess it up.
Give me a flathead screwdriver and a 1/2 wrench and I can fix it.
Baloney. Okay, this is making me mad now. It didn't take me very long to get it off of there. But getting it apart to get to the one piece I need to repair, it's going to be a bugger. If I can even do it. I was reading up on the history of the carbonator. Oddly enough, that is what they called it at first, because dude come up with the idea of floating gasoline across a flat plate and drawing air through it. I just thought that was pretty cool. I don't even know what this thing does. Probably expands the heat and keeps the throttle from returning too bad or too far. I don't know. Probably don't need it. Oddly enough, with a name like Cardinator, I think it'd be French. Actually done up by a dude in America way heck a long time ago. And another reason carbonator is kind of accurate, even back in the day, I'm talking ages and ages and ages ago, dude worked on steam engines. Early 1800s, I believe. and he was experimenting with the idea of hopping up steam engines with combustible fuels and the internal combustion engine, hopping it up with water. Dude would fit right in today. Oh, hello. I wonder if you're not leaking out of there. Guessing this guy in here hooked up to the throttle plate. All I know is I'm gonna have a heck of a time remembering how this goofy thing went back together. Not too bad though. Not too bad. Unless it's dropping straight out of the bottom of the float bowl. I don't see any cracks. Now I'm gonna go buy some gasket material. See about making a gasket to fix that thing. I have been to the store. Light's all weird. And they did not have a gasket set for 77 F100 cardonator. So, not a one in town. They can have it to me in 2 days. I'm impatient. So, I bought this Choose Your Own Adventure gasket set. And I'm going to see about making a gasket set, what for sealing, a 1-barrel cardonator. Then I'm going to slap it on, see if it works. Now, to use this stuff requires a steady hand, nerve steel, a good gasket to make a template out of. Ugh. And I managed to get the ones I gotta make off of there without shredding them too bad. Another thing you're gonna need is a good sharp knife. So let's get to work, make a gasket. Got my gasket laid out where I wanted. I'm gonna take the sharpest knife I got. And I'm going to cut this bugger out. That right there is pretty close. Got my bottle of special sauce. Got a little pinhole in it. I am going to attempt to fill the float bowl. I am a little concerned now, after talking to Ben, that I may have a sunken float. Did not examine the float thoroughly, but it did not appear to have a hole. If I fill this up and gasoline comes pouring out the bottom of the carburetor, where the accelerator pump linkage and lever kicks up, then I'll know. Skeeters, you'd think since it is October all the bugs would be dead. And for the most part they are, except for the evil ones. And gasoline is straight up running out of the bottom of the carburetor. So that did not work. Possibly a sunken float. Most likely a sunken float. Most likely I don't know what I'm doing. It was leaking from right there. And now it doesn't appear to be. So false alarm. It's only just worked. I guess, I think, I hope. Everything's so far so good. In spite of it spewing when I filled the float bowl, I probably just overfilled it. It's running. And it's not absolutely spewing fuel everywhere. Yet. Haha! After all that fuel evaporates off, we'll check back again tomorrow and see if it still works. But hey, so far, regasketing the carburetor, fisted. And I said carburetor right. Whew. That's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.